The essential things in the history begin always with small, more convinced communities. The church begins with the 12 apostles, and even the Church of St. Paul, diffused in the Mediterranean, are little communities, but these communities had in itself the future of the world, because they had the truth and the force of conviction. So I think also today it should be an error, would be an error to think now in 10 years with the new springtime all people will be Catholics. This is not our future, not our expectation. But we will have really convinced communities with elan of the faith, no? And this is springtime. If new life in very convinced persons with joy of the faith.
But smaller numbers.
Smaller numbers, I think, but from these small numbers we will have a radiation of joy in the world, and so also an attraction. As it was in the old church, even when Constantine make public religion Christians, there are a small percentage of this time, but it was clear this is the future. So we can live in the future. This gives us the way in a different future. And so I would say, if we have young people really with the joy of the faith and with the radiation of this joy of the faith, this will show to the world, even if I cannot share it, even if I cannot convert it in this moment, here is the way to life for tomorrow.
Do you see the various movements in the church as part of that ongoing conversion? And is there a danger there that we get into this competitive factionalism, if you will, in the church, that we all have to be a part of if we're going to be a serious Catholic?
Yes, from the one hand, I am really a friend of the movements, Comunione, Liberazione, Focolare, and so on, charismatic renovation. I think this is a sign of the springtime and of the presence of the Holy Spirit today, who give new charisms and so on. This is for me really a great hope that not with organization from the authorities, but really with the force of the Holy Spirit present in the people. We have movements and new beginnings of the faith, new forms of the faith. From the other hand, it is important that these movements are not closed in herself and absolutized, but have to understand, even if I am convinced this is the way, I have to accept we are one way and not the way, and we have to be open for the others in communion with the others, and essentially we have to be really present and even obedient to the common church, the church of the bishops and the popes, only with this openness to not be absolutized with his own ideas and to be in service of the common church, of the universal church, can be really a way for tomorrow.